Good morning, YouTubers. Today this is gonna be kind of like a tutorial on eczema. If you don't know what eczema is, it is a skin condition also called dermatitis. It's when you get very dry, irritated skin. It comes in different levels and affects people in different ways. I myself have eczema. Well, I get some dry skin, but it's mainly like little spots on my arm, as if I feel like with pus, but they're not. They're just like little spots like my arms. Even not sure if you can see the little spots, but that is my eczema, and I've had it from a very young age, and I remember going to the doctors about it, and they gave me all this medicated cream and medicated shower gels, and they just never worked for me. If they work for you, great, stick to it. Well, personally for me, they never worked. So over the years, I've just kind of like suffered in silence. Whenever I got dry skin, I just used like a normal moisturiser and it'd be gone, but the pimples would always stay there, and I didn't. And even in the summer, it makes me feel very self-conscious because I don't want people looking at my arms thinking, ugh, look at those arms, they're disgusting. So in the summer, I do try to keep my arms covered as much as possible because I don't want people looking at my arms and seeing all my eczema. But you know, it's something I've learned to deal with now. I can't always go out covered up because I feel like roast chicken for the rest of the day. I'm sweating buckets. But over the years, my eczema has gotten better. There are times where my arms will be completely clear of pimples and all of a sudden it'll just reappear out of nowhere. So I read online that milk can irritate eczema. So I've been trying alternatives to milk. I love my milk. I didn't want to get rid of my milk. It's full of calcium and vitamin E. It's good for you. And other minerals and vitamins. So I was really gutted to get rid of my milk. I still have cheese and eggs. I've noticed they don't affect me, but it's definitely the milk that causes my eczema. Because I remember as a child, I'd go through litres and litres and litres of milk, so probably that's why my eczema was so bad as a child. So I've been trying alternatives to milk. I read online that milk has growth hormones in it, and I keep forgetting that cows take a lot of growth hormones. I think that is what causes my eczema, is the growth hormones. So let me think of all the alternatives I've tried. I've tried soya. Gross. Disgusting. I didn't like soya. I've tried rice milk. It's almost watery texture, and it's got no taste to it at all. Didn't like that. I've tried coconut milk. I was very disappointed with coconut milk, and I'm not talking about like the canned coconut milk. I mean like the cartoned coconut milk that you'll find in the milk section, and not like the oriental spices section. I was very disappointed because I thought it was expected to be creamier, more coconutty, very rich flavour of coconut, but no, it didn't deliver. It was just very watery, and you couldn't taste the coconut all that much. I had to keep adding sweetener to it. So coconut milk's not something I'm going to go back to. I'll use it for cooking, but not something I'm going to go back to as an alternative for milk. I've tried oat milk. That is vile. Oat milk is awful. Oh, I bought myself a carton of that yesterday, and it's disgusting. Oh. Let me think. What other alternatives are there? Have I mentioned almond milk? Almond milk's got no taste to it whatsoever. I was going to look for cashew nut milk, but then I thought it's probably going to taste a bit similar to the almond milk, and it's not going to have much flavour to it, so I decided not to. Oh, and hemp milk. I found bit of mixed feelings for hemp milk, because when you first taste it, it tastes sweet, and then you got like that aftertaste there, and it's almost like an aniseedy taste. So not quite sure whether I like hemp milk. It might be something I choose as an alternative for like making myself like packet pastas that need milk to make the packet. So yeah, mixed reviews on that. It's like it does have when it first hits your tongue, it's sweet, and then the aftertaste is aniseedy. Other alternatives are buffalo and sheep's milk, but I think those are American alternatives. They've got access to sheep and buffalo milk. But I've read online that sheep's milk is very good for you, but it is fattening, so that's a big downer. But the number one that wins for me, and is the closest taste and texture to cow's milk, is goat's milk. That's right, goat's milk. And a lot of people look at me strange, like, why the hell is she drinking goat's milk? That is disgusting. And I remember I was like, come on, just try a little bit. Go on, you don't know until you try it. They're like, no, it's coming from a goat. I'm like, well, you're drinking cow's milk. It comes from a cow. Same thing with a goat. Like, yeah, but goats are just weird. Pretty warn you about goat's milk. It does have a tangy taste to it, but that's to do with their feed, and they don't have any growth hormones either. So yay! Plus, goat's milk's a lot healthier for you than cow's milk. It's got more minerals and more vitamins, and it's easier for your stomach to digest. And it's got less fat in it. So I'm pretty happy that I found goat's milk, because my eczema is clearing up lovely. Another thing you can do to get rid of eczema or dermatitis is to have a milk bath. I know I've been saying that drinking milk irritates the skin, but for some reason, if you reverse it and you just soak in bath milk and your skin absorbs it, it helps. I only tried it once. Because I only tried it once, I didn't see the difference, so I will try it again. Another thing you could do to help is to have a good soak in a bath that's got deep sea minerals in it. Now, I've bought mine from Sainsbury's, and I'm sure you could get like a bucket load on eBay. The skin really likes Dead Sea minerals, and that's also helped with the improvement on my arms. Plus, it's very relaxing to soak in a bath as well. Come on, everything like soaking in a bath. So yeah, get your hands on some Dead Sea minerals, because your skin likes Dead Sea minerals. And do you know what? The sun actually helps as well. I know it sounds really weird, but I've spoken to a couple of people who are like in a similar situation to me with the pimples, and they said like when they go out the sun, it helps clear it up a bit. I think it's because of the vitamin D that the sun provides, is a natural form of vitamin D. So yeah, I'd say change your milk. Have a good soak in the bath with milk or Dead Sea minerals, and just spend some time in the sun. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If you are taking if you are using medicated creams or medicated shower gels and it's working for you, keep to it. Don't come off it if it's working for you, keep to it. But if you want to help see more improvements, then try one of those things I've mentioned to add to the speeding of your recovery. But if you're like me and those things the doctor gave you just didn't work, then try some of the alternatives. You never know until you try. And that's me for today, and thank you for watching again. If you have any more questions about these alternatives or about eczema, just leave me a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Bye bye.